Hey everybody, thank you for joining the channel today. My name is Steve Harshman, and if it's your first time here, welcome. I am a local realtor that lives here in Bonita Springs. I'm actually on my back porch right now. I service the areas of Marco Island, Naples, all the way north to Fort Myers and Cape Coral area, and everything in between. Today's video, we're going to talk about what's great and maybe not so great about the Bonita Springs area. If you or someone that you know is interested in moving here, please contact me. My information is at the beginning and the end of the video, but you can also call this number that's right here. Thank you. Enjoy. Okay, Bonita Springs, let's just jump right into it. It is located here in Southwest Florida along the Gulf Coast, just north of Naples, about a 20-minute drive, and just south of Fort Myers, which is about a 20 to 25-minute drive, depending on where you're wanting to go. It is located on the intercoastal, which gives you awesome boating access, as well as the Gulf Coast. So I myself am a boater. I have my boat parked in my driveway. I take it to one of the many local boat ramps here in Bonita Springs. I'm able to launch it, and within 15-20 minutes, depending on the boat ramp that you use, you can be in the Gulf of Mexico, which is a beautiful drive most times of the year. It is pretty calm. But depending on the size of your boat, some days maybe get a little bit choppy, and you have to check. You have to be careful about that. So check your weather advisory, be familiar with your waters and your boat size and how that might affect you. So let's talk about restaurants, dinings, and activities, right? So Bonita Springs has quite a few restaurants, but I would have to say that's probably one of their weaker sides as well. Because we're not a big commercialized area, we do lack in the diversity of some of the restaurants. One of the things I miss about living in Fort Lauderdale is the diversity of restaurants. Any type of food that you wanted, there was multiple restaurants to choose from. Here, depending on how niche you want to get, if you will, with your restaurant, you may have one or two to choose from, or none at all, depending on how specialized that culinary experience might be. But that's one of the weaknesses. But there are some really good restaurants here. In one of our later films, we'll talk more about those restaurants more in depth. But so there are plenty of restaurants to do. As far so we do have the Hertz Arena, which has the minor league hockey team, the Everblades. Very popular event to go to. A lot of families enjoy that. A lot of people that enjoy hockey from up north love to go to watch that game. It's a very intimate hockey ring, but it's beautiful, great time. They do a lot of concerts and events there too, so you just have to be on the lookout for what's going on at the Hertz Arena to attend one of those. If you're looking for art and museum type of feel, down in Naples, about a 20-minute drive, there is Artis. There's a beautiful museum, art gallery, and they have a lot of events and concerts and a lot of cultural activities that go on there. Bonita Springs has a little downtown area with an outside amphitheater. They have a lot of events going on there. You just have to keep up to date as to what those events are and what they're doing. But pretty much every weekend during the season, there is an activity that's going on. And it's very convenient and easy to get to, and it's outdoor, so it has a great feel and very enjoyable. If you're looking for a little bit more of a city feel, Fort Myers has a lot of that. So it has a lot of the restaurants and stuff that you may be looking for. That in downtown Fort Myers, they do a boat show. They have a lot of events and activities that go on there. So it's a pretty good mix. But I would have to say the biggest activity here, as I mentioned earlier in this video, is the boating. The boating is phenomenal, so I highly recommend it. Either you have a boat or you join a local boat club here. There's several of them to choose from, but the waterways are so easy, so beautiful. Watch the dolphins and an occasional manatee, and if you're into fishing, the fishing is a lot of fun. So let's talk about driving around Bonita Springs. So it is an extremely seasonal part of Florida. So during the peak season, which is the later fall, winter, and spring, it can be a little bit busy driving around Bonita Springs. It isn't that populated. There's about 40,000 residents here, but during the season, there's just not enough roadways for all of the traffic. So when you're driving 41 or Corkscrew or Bonita Beach Road, it does get a little bit congested. So depending on where you're trying to go and the time of the day, traffic can be a little hectic. Now, if you're looking to fly, we have Fort Myers Airport, which is about 20 minutes, depending on where you're at in Fort Myers or Bonita Springs, to get to Fort Myers. So it's an international airport. It's a smaller international airport, but it will get you to many of the places that you're looking to go. If you're looking for more of an international airport, Miami International Airport, which is about one of the largest that you can get, is about a 2.5-hour drive. It's an easy drive though. You get on 75, which is our main highway here in Southwest Florida, but it'll take you south and then cut across the southern part of Florida all the way over. It'll actually take you straight to Miami, so you'll be literally getting off of 75 to get onto the airport. So you have two huge, well, Fort Myers isn't that big, but Miami is very big, but you have two international airports that are accessible for you. During the off-season months, driving is a breeze. The traffic is very light and you can get to where you want to go very easily. So if you're a full-time resident here, like a lot of us are, we look forward to driving around during the summer times when the snowbirds go back up north. All right, and finally, we're just going to talk about the hurricane and what it looks like here in Bonita Springs when it comes to the impact of the hurricane and what's still out there and what we should be looking for and what you can expect when you come here. So today's date is February 28, 2023. So most of Bonita Springs has rebounded, but there are some communities that are west of 41 or on the beach that are impacted and are still dealing with the impact. Unfortunately, some of those properties, it might be another year before they get back to some sort of normalcy. As last I heard, some of these properties don't even still have water or electricity. So it's important that you get someone like myself that has the local knowledge that can go check out these properties and knows what the condition of these properties are before you even start considering something in that neighborhood, in that condo building or whatever. So, but yes, most of it is back. A lot of the waterfront properties are still damaged, but there's some great opportunities out there depending on what you want to buy. We are seeing a lot of investors coming in and buying these distressed properties and looking to build them back. So if you're one of those investors, there's some huge opportunities out there for you. If you're someone looking to buy a property at a lower price because it is damaged and you're going to fix it up so you can live it in or rent it out, hey, there's plenty of opportunity here for you. So my best advice is just contact someone that's local like myself. If you are local, make sure you do some investigating on that neighborhood, that building, and see what type of condition it's in. Because it is a tricky situation, one that we're dealing with, and it is an unfortunate event that happens when you live here in sunny Florida. This storm obviously was one for the records. Hopefully we won't see another one for a very, very, very long time, but there's some great opportunities for home buyers looking to buy in this. All right, so in conclusion, thank you very much for joining this channel. I hope you find some of this information very helpful about the Bonita Springs area. If you're interested in learning more, click the like and subscribe button below. I'll continue to post videos about Bonita Springs, Naples, Fort Myers, and the surrounding areas. I'll get more in depth about restaurants, activities, boating. We'll even go on a boat ride together one of these days, make a video about that. But yes, if you're interested, if you want to learn more, contact me. I'm more than happy to help you out. Yeah, and when you are in the area, we can meet up, have breakfast, have lunch, and we can go look at some properties together. In the meantime, like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next videos. Take care.